Good morning, everybody. Hi, I'm Kurt Wilson, your mayor of Roswell, Georgia. I'm here with Police Chief Jim Conroy to my right and Fire Chief Joe Panino to my left. And we are here today to talk to you about the summit. The summit is located right here on Highway 92, and the city of Roswell just effectively purchased this amazing 125,000 square foot complex. And the reason we're here today is to announce that as a result of the bonds that you passed in November of 2022, where you gave $52 million to the city of Roswell to pursue several important things for the city's future. You saw earlier this year, we bought the Sharpshooter Place on Highway 9, and that was to create a new emergency management operations center, as well as a new 911 center. It's also adding a new firing range for our police and for adjoining public safety folks. And today we're here to talk about the summit. This is an amazing purchase. 125,000 square feet right here on Highway 92. If we were out and build this today, it would cost us between $50 million to $60 million. The city's bought this for $8 million. So it's an amazing purchase. So Police Chief Jim Conroy, would you like to talk a little bit about what this public safety center means to you?
Absolutely. So as you know, our current facility that we're in was built over 30 years ago. We moved in over 30 years ago. The police department was less than half the size it is today. We had 88 officers. Today we have 172 plus 50 civilians. We did not service much on the east side of 400 at that time. Now we cover that whole area. This puts us in a more central location, a lot closer to both sides of the city, and gives us that space to expand parking. Plus, right now the fire department is across town. Fire chief and I will be on the same hallway. We'll be able to walk down and knock on each other's door all day long.
It's a really cool thing, and you just touched on two things that are super important. One is this now is centrally located for the entire city of Roswell. Historically, before the annexation on the east side, right, you had the Public Safety Center where you are currently located. That was central to the city of Roswell because it was all on the west side.
Correct.
But for over 20 years, we're a much bigger city, basically 100,000 people. We have 40,000 people who live on this side of the 400 corridor. And so this kind of makes it much more evenly distributed in terms of our public safety. The other thing that's really, really critically important in terms of where this piece is located is, I guess in layman terms, we would say, this is where the crime happens. So what a better place to have your police and your public safety centrally located right smack in the middle where you have most of your police calls right here. This is a very strategic decision, isn't it?
So we have a high volume of calls right in this area, and we're hoping that consistent presence, just the officers coming and going to the office, is going to be a deterrent to crime.
Absolutely. Chief Panino, talk a little bit about what this public safety center means to you and your team.
Yeah, Mayor. So as the mayor and council have, invested tremendously in the fire department, moving to this full-time transition, we had a all part-time fire department, some volunteer. So your administrative, your overhead to manage that department was much smaller. Well, as we are undertaking this full-time transition over the next 5 years, that requires a lot more administrative support. So we filled up every inch of our headquarters. We have people working out of converted closets. We have 3 people in an office in some cases. So the ability to have a public safety headquarters where there's actually room for growth, and we're next to our colleagues in the police department that we work so closely with, is just going to be phenomenal for us. I think the support of the mayor and council and the community has been more than I could have hoped for. And it's phenomenal to see Roswell going from a part-time fire department that was certainly unique to now leaders in the region and innovating and adopting all the new technology, innovating with the 4896. It's certainly proud to see, and there's a lot of excitement here at Roswell.
Thank you, fellow residents, for investing in your city, reinvesting back in it with the general obligation bonds in 2022, investing in your public safety, and investing in this great leadership team of Police Chief Jim Conroy and Fire Chief Joe Panino, and the senior leadership of Randy Knighton and the City Council. And thank you, gentlemen, for your great professionalism and leadership. And guys, the summit's coming soon, so thanks so much. We'll see you later.